it just made me angry that people would really think that if he was that type of person, that I would just stay around.
We are back for more of Teen Mom, the next chapter. It's been such a good past episodes. Emotional ones, though. Leah, you've been kind of navigating the end of your engagement, picking the pieces back up. How are you doing now?
I am doing great. Now, it definitely took some time, just reevaluating and reflecting and realizing what I was going to take from that breakup and allow it to make me better. But I'm ultimately doing great. I'm doing great.
Oh, that's good to hear. What have you taken away from that you think is the most valuable and taking you to the next step?
Trusting my intuition. That's it. Trusting my intuition the first time. I think I would second guess myself at times, and I'll never do that again.
Yeah, that's a good lesson to learn. I know we watched play out as you were trying to keep your ex maybe involved in your life, and then obviously the deed thing was very devastating. How was that to live that and to live that back when it aired?
Me and my ex are still cordial. Living it back was a little difficult to watch. A lot of emotions came up for me, and one of those emotions were anger. I was very angry with how it played out and just a little bit of deception, but not a lot. But either way, it was meant to happen. Everything was meant to happen. And again, I learned a lot from it. I don't think that all breakups have to be bad. I genuinely do not. And that's why me and him are still cordial. My kids did not experience anything traumatic. They actually loved my ex. And that's why we're still cordial. It doesn't have to end toxic. It just didn't work out. And that's okay.
That's like a very grown way to handle the breakup. Do you feel in the wake of it that like, wow, I've grown and changed so much over the years?
I definitely feel like I've grown and changed over the years.
Yeah. And have you thought about getting back into dating at any point yet?
No, I think that I will attract whatever's meant for me. I get to continue showing up and being my best self and learning and, all of those things, and I will attract what's meant for me. And if that's another breakup, guess what? It's another breakup, but I sure as hell hope not. It's not.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the relationship book too. Do we have any updates on the book?
I think, okay, so when we say relationship, I think they think it's only romantic relationships. And I've learned a lot from those relationships over the years, but also our relationships with our friends and our family, and how ultimately my personal experience is navigating those relationships, all relationships around, full circle with my parents, with my siblings, with dating, friends, and who to really keep around in my circle, or who to have in my circle and who not to have in my circle, because it has a direct impact on my life, which also has a direct impact on my daughter's lives. So yeah,
awesome.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Awesome. Look forward to reading that. I know, Kate and Tyler, you've also, been dealing with a lot of emotional things on and off the screen. Kate, just earlier today, you posted some stuff on Instagram, just clarifying some comments that have been made in the past and fan perception of that. Can you tell me a little bit about what caused you to prompt that or to write that up today?
Really, it was coming from like, maybe it was petty, whatever. But it really comes from like a sense of just like anger. I get angry that, first of all, that people would really think that Tyler would treat me like that and or call me names behind closed doors. And it also angers me because it's like, what type of person or woman do you think I am? Like, I'm not some like held down, manipulated, scared woman. I speak for myself. I stand up for myself. I call things out as I see it. And also it makes me angry too, because if you really think that I'm this woman that is literally raising 3 girls, and if you really think that I would let them witness their father call me names and that I would just stay, you're out of your mind. Because we preach to our girls about body positivity. We preach to them about what kind of partner you want in your life and how they respect and treat you. So it just made me angry that people would really think that if he was that type of person, that I would just stay around. It's like, really? Come on. And if anything, it's like, Tyler treats me and the girls like queens. He uplifts all of us all the time. He tells us we're pretty. He tells us we're beautiful. Like, so yeah, I was just sick of it all.
Yeah. And Tyler, what's it like for you? I mean, this is all going on around you.
I mean, I know, right? I think of this big common denominator over here, but I mean, to be honest with you, if I'm being completely honest, I look at it as a compliment to myself and my character. The fact that people like that, her brother, her mom, whatever, have these perceptions of me. It's like, you know what? I don't think I would want to be on a compatible level with you. So the fact that you have these thoughts and feelings about me is just a compliment to myself that, hey, I'm glad we don't vibe. I'm glad that, you know, and honestly with Kate, I think it comes to like, you know, watching her grow and rise and kind of prosper. For some reason in a toxic family dynamic, it kind of like everyone starts yelling from the bottom, like, hey, you don't belong up there. And they kind of break her down. And me, I'm over here like, listen, you're not going to break her down. I'm here. I'm going to stand here and I'll wear whatever hat you want to put on me, whatever character you want to give me. I'll wear the hat every single day, 24/7, as long as I'm in between you and my wife and you hurting her or, you know, just being unnecessarily cruel to her. So I'm over here. I live in my truth. I'm always raw. I'm honest. This is me. I have nothing to hide. I have no shame with anything that's happened.
Yeah, absolutely. And you two are standing strong on the show, off the show, and now on OnlyFans. I'm curious a little bit about how that's going because that was fun. That came out of left field. I love it.
Well, I was telling him for like years. I'm like, babe, we should just make you start an OnlyFans. You know, we should just do it. And so then eventually, after talking about it, I said, I'm just signing it up. So I sign him up for it. I run it, and it's basically like pictures and stuff that he's sent me over the years that I post on there. So
it shows part of our lives that we don't get to show. I mean, because people are like, oh, how you guys last so long? I'm like, well, to be honest, you got to have a good sex life to last this long. Let me tell you. So if anything, it's like it's just the stuff that I send you anyway. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's like, people were like, oh, you guys are going to be doing nasty stuff on there. I said, ew, I have kids. We're not going to be like having sex with each other on OnlyFans. Like, that's gross. I would never, you know what I mean? But so, yeah.
Right.
And it's been doing very well. It's got a lot of people like it. And I'm going to continue to run it.
Yeah. Has it been helping you feel like you're not siloed as much into like mom and dad as you are on screen?
That's actually a good point. I mean, I don't know. I think more or less for Kate, I remember her talking about she's doing it. She was coming out of a very powerful movement. She's like, listen, I'm tired of people saying that you're fit and I'm not fit. So that means like we
can't be together.
Yeah. Or that we don't have a good connect. I don't know, all these crazy conspiracies. So I think she came at it from a kind of a power standpoint.
I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to show you what I do.
Yeah. Multifaceted, super hot. Good for you, Kate.
Thanks.
Now, do you have any hopes for the future with that? Or is it just for fun, see how long it lasts?
Yeah, it's just kind of fun. And I think it's fun, like just messaging with other people on there. Also, I'm thinking about even making it more broad, like going live and us reading like comments from people, because it is like a subscription. So only the people that pay for there could see like us answering like comments and stuff like that.
Relationship.
Too. Yeah, like relationship stuff also. I feel like we can evolve it to different things too. But I mean, if I'm making money like this just off of shirtless pictures, it's dumb not to.
Yeah, right. Well, thank you so much, all of you, for talking with me. It's been a great season, great few episodes that we've seen, and I appreciate your time.